a complete lie, isn't it? She made it up, didn't she? Hi, Mia. What's up? What are you fussing about? Tell me the rumors I've heard isn't true! What rumor is it that you've heard now? You lost the baby! Who told you that? Mrs. Smith told me. Mrs. Smith from West Fork Ranch? Yeah! She said she saw you running out of the hospital in tears. So she put two and two together and figured you'd lost it. Oh, that's right. Mrs. Smith's daughter-in-law is pregnant too. I've seen her at the hospital on a number of occasions having her checkups. She must have been with her, right? So it is true! She didn't mistake you for someone else. It's true. Oh my God! You lost the baby! Why didn't you tell me? I was planning to tell you, but it's only just happened. I'm still coming to terms with it myself. I think I'm still in shock. It hasn't quite sunk in yet. I can't believe how fast rumors fly in this town. It's a small town with a lot of big ears, you know. I'm guessing you intended to hide it from me. Is that right? You didn't want me to know. That wasn't my intention at all. Like I said, I'm still in shock. Darn you! You're always so secretive. No, I just had the procedure 2 days ago and I am still trying to sort it all out in my mind. You stupid, worthless cow! Excuse me? All you do is sit around eating all day, getting fatter and fatter. All that excess fodder is no good for that poor calf. It's all your fault. It sounds as if you're scolding one of your cows. It's a joke, right? It ain't no joke. And to call you a cow is demeaning to my herd. I take that back. What good are you to us now? You fat swine! Mia, why are you being so nasty to me all of a sudden? I know you must be feeling upset about this, but it's no good taking it out on others. Least of all me. Oh, help me, God. I've been lumbered with a filthy sow who can't even give birth to a single piglet. Darn. I even feel bad calling you a pig. That would be so disrespectful to those poor sweet animals who can give birth to so many little piglets. When you can't even conjure up a single one. You ain't nothing but a piece of trash kicking around in the street. Useless. I can't digest all this vitriol. These are awful things to say to me. I'm your daughter-in-law. Up until now, you've been so kind to me. You always looked after me and treated me well. Why this sudden change of attitude? And at this dreadful time when I need someone to turn to. I need a shoulder to cry on, not a barrage of insults. How can you say those things? I treated you well because I thought you were young and healthy with no history of medical problems. I thought you'd give birth to a fine litter of healthy grandchildren. So all that you said about me wanting to look after me when my parents died in the harvesting accident, everything about me being like a daughter to you, was all a lie? No, it wasn't a lie. I really meant what I said at the time. That was till I found out what a dead loss you are. You can't even provide me with one little grandchild. You know that we can always try again. Just because I had one miscarriage, it doesn't mean I'll necessarily have another. Andrew and I have no intention of giving up. So from what you're saying, I take it that you ain't gonna leave us. Of course not. Why would I? And what if you spread your filthy germs around the dairy and infect the cows in the barn and they all start having miscarriages? What does that have to do with this? You'll bring us bad luck. An infertile wife might be a bad influence on a calf-bearing cow. That's absolute nonsense. Nobody with an ounce of rationality in their brain would believe that. Oh my, you're a lippy cow. The normal thing to say when a woman is barren would be, "Sorry, I'm such a bad wife. I'll get a divorce and disappear out of your life." I haven't even considered it. Andrew and I love each other very much. We both want to make a go of this marriage. And what if you spread your filthy germs around the dairy and infect the cows in the barn and they all start having miscarriages? What'll you do then? That is not going to happen. In the first place, Andrew says he has no intention of taking over the family business. This means there will be very little opportunity to come into contact with your precious livestock. So you don't need to worry about me infecting your cows with my filthy germs. Quit being so quarrelsome and get your fat behind out of my boy's life. That's ridiculous. I'm not getting a divorce because I had a miscarriage. Andrew told me that together we can overcome this time of sadness. He is a very strong and supportive husband, and I cherish him beside me. Nothing can come between us. There is no way you can force us to get a divorce. You impudent mule! You can keep it up with the name-calling all you like, but I'm sticking to my guns on this one. If you ain't gonna divorce my Andy, then I'll have to take the situation into my own hands. What on earth do you intend to do? I do not need a daughter-in-law who cannot carry her baby to full term. Therefore, from today, I will treat you as a serf. Problem solved. Welcome to serfdom. You are impossible. Wait until Andrew hears about this. You don't have any more rights in this family. You got that? You better plan on it. My name is Carrie. I am 34 years old. It's been 3 years since I married my husband Andrew, and we are very happily married. Unfortunately, the road to having our first child hasn't been easy. After 2 years of trying without success, we enrolled in a fertility clinic. It wasn't long before we were thrilled to discover I was pregnant. But just when we thought we were blessed with a child, I had a miscarriage. My mother-in-law, Teresa, is 63 years old. She's worked on the family ranch ever since the day she got married. She's put her whole life into rearing cows. The family ranch is an hour-and-a-half drive from our home in town. Whenever I visit my in-laws, they were always very welcoming. And Teresa always welcomed me with open arms on our arrival. She was always kind and took good care of me during the pregnancy. She was the perfect mother-in-law. Or so I thought. But it appears that it was all a masquerade. The day I had a miscarriage, when I was in a state of physical and mental exhaustion, she sent me a WhatsApp text. That text was the beginning of a witch hunt. I was in a state of disbelief. I wondered whether I should consult my husband. It was possible that my mother-in-law had just gotten overexcited and lost control. Andrew was always saying how proud he was of his kind and generous mother. So you can understand why I felt uncomfortable confronting him with this. I put her attitude down to her being in shock as a result of the shock of the miscarriage. I thought I'd let the dust settle for a bit before I made a decision. It was a big mistake to show such naivety. Where have you run off to now, you overfed mule? Please leave me alone. After what just happened, I don't want to speak to you. Please don't contact me again. You're a bit too cocky for a serf. So you were serious when you called me your serf? You thought I was pulling your leg. You arrogant swine. Mia, have you been hit on the head? It seems you've lost your mind. I can't believe how you ambushed me outside the hospital and dragged me to the ground. I was just trying to keep all the other pregnant women safe from getting infected with your germs. I am not infected with any such germ. How did you find out the day of my hospital visit? I staked out the hospital. I've been lying in wait for the last few days. You're kidding me. It's over an hour's drive to the hospital from your house. I didn't care how far I had to drive or how long I had to wait. I had a mission to accomplish. I don't think it's your mission to draw attention to yourself in that way. The only person I was drawing attention to was you. I was mortified to have you screaming at me like that in front of the hospital. You forced me to my knees in front of all those people! You are disgusting! You fat pig! You filthy swine! Did you see the look of disgust on that woman's face when she clapped eyes on you? She was clearly disgusted at the sight of you ranting and raving in front of the hospital. No. You got it all wrong. She was disgusted by the sign I stuck to your back. Walking trash, it said. Byproduct of an abortion. Oh my God. No way. I can't believe you did that. I didn't notice. And you know I didn't abort that baby. I miscarried. You're the one always clever with words, aren't you? Well, not this time. This time it was me. You were a walking billboard advertising to the world what a worthless failure of a woman you are. How humiliating. You are evil. Anyway, the fact that you were on your knees praying to God for forgiveness means that you are aware of your flaws, right? There were a lot of pregnant women there, and I was worried that the commotion you caused might put them at a risk. I knelt there quietly because I didn't want you to get any more out of control than you already were. And why did you run away the moment you got to the parking lot? I hadn't finished with you. Had I stayed there, I had no idea what else you had planned for me. Oh, you are so smart. You're right. I did have plans for you. I just thought I'd take you to your new home. What are you talking about? I'm not going anywhere. You're moving in with us from today. You'll be living with me. Do you really think I'm going to come and live with you after all that you've done to me? You ain't got no choice. You have to. I don't have to do anything you say. I changed the locks at your apartment. You can't get in. What do you mean you changed the locks? How? I saw you were at the hospital today, so I had all the locks changed while you were out. You can't do that without the landlord's permission. One of my relatives, you know, Uncle Eddie, he used to be a locksmith. Uncle Eddie is in a care home. He's got dementia. Yeah, he's already retired and he's lost his marbles, but he remembers how to do the job. I only had to buy him a case of beer and give him a little sweet talk, and he was happy to do it for me. Uncle Eddie always had an eye for me. That's disgusting. Who else are you getting involved with your so-called mission? Have you completely lost your mind? Well, unless you divorce my son, I have a lot more little tricks up my sleeve to keep you on your leash. My dirty little serf. That's why you are tormenting me and causing me so much anguish like this? If you ain't gonna divorce our Andy, then I'll make you my serf until I can find him a better woman for a wife. Andrew will never forgive you. I'll tell my son you need to rest and you'll be staying at ours for a while. This is no joke. I'm contacting him now. You just go ahead and do that. And if you do, you know what'll happen to your folks' ashes. You've got their ashes? You wouldn't dare touch them. No, I wouldn't. But I have a few demented relatives that just might be talked into doing something for a bottle of beer or two. You are evil. Did you go into our apartment when you had the locks changed? Of course I did. I couldn't resist it. I got my hands on all your photos and albums. That lock could easily go up in flames at the strike of a single match. You are despicable. If you tell me you're gonna divorce my son, you can have it all back right now. Is that a promise? I guess so. Some of it might be a little bit soiled from my sweaty fingers. Oh, and I might have dropped that lovely photo of your dearly beloved parents in the mud on the way home. But yeah, you can have it all back. I'll do whatever you say. Please leave everything alone. And especially, please don't desecrate my parents' ashes. Very wise decision. Now, where shall we begin? Ah, yes. How about you stop talking back to me and show me some respect? Okay, I'll try. Perfect. Now, as a punishment for the disgrace you brought on my son for marrying him and miscarrying his baby, you'll be my serf until you are worn to the bone. Then you'll divorce him. As you wish, Mia. Good. Now, serf, come to my house immediately. And you answer, yes, ma'am. As you wish, ma'am. I'm on my way now. Hey, serf! Tell Andrew that the key to your apartment is broken, so you change the locks. Then tell him you've dropped the spare key off with me. As you wish, ma'am. I'll text him right away. And serf, you'll sleep in the barn with the cows. And if you don't like it, you can get out. As you wish. I'll sleep in the barn with the cows. You are taking to being a serf like a fish to water. I'm glad you're pleased with my progress, Mia. What about James? Leave my husband to me. He's still in shock. He hasn't left the house since you had the miscarriage. As you wish. I won't say a word to James. You know what will happen if you try to ask him or anyone else for help. I won't tell anyone. Nobody will find out. I will obey you. Oh, I'm enjoying this. You better brace yourself. You're in for a rough ride. Welcome to serfdom. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with you. Hey! Serf! 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 Where did you go? The barn hasn't been cleaned this morning. I'm at home. I looked in the barn. You weren't there. The barn is not my home. I'm at my apartment. How? You don't have the key. And how did you get there? I had a new key cut by a proper locksmith. Get your willow butt back here. You know what'll happen to your parents' ashes if you don't, right? If it's the desecration of my parents' ashes you're threatening me with again, I'm no longer concerned. I have them safely in my possession. What? They are here with me! You haven't been snooping around my house like a burglar, have you? I just got my own things back. I didn't touch anything of yours. Always trying to be clever. A woman who keeps losing babies must also be losing her mind. I don't think I'm the one who is losing her mind. Stop being so impertinent. Hurry up and get a divorce already. If you don't, I'm gonna get you by the scruff of your neck and kick your darn butt out of my son's life for you. You are going to kick me out? Yeah! You are having a laugh, aren't you? What? No, I'm dead serious. So am I. We had a family meeting. What? What family? What meeting? Who? The meeting in which it was unanimously decided that we don't need people like you who aren't even good to be used as manure on the fields. What are you whinnying on about, serf? I don't understand a word you are saying. Put it in a language I can understand. I'll put it simply, so that even you can understand. We all decided you are no better than an old bag of useless cowpat. That's no way to speak to your elder. And you said a family meeting. What do you mean by that? The meeting in which we came to the aforementioned unanimous decision included the whole family. Me, Andrew, and my father-in-law, James. What happened in this meeting? Why wasn't I invited? I'm family! In the meeting, James also put forward a motion, which will affect change to your life very shortly. What change? When? James, your husband, will soon divorce you. You won't be counted as a member of the family from that moment on. What in God's name are you talking about? Divorce? Why? 2 weeks ago, when you caused that scene outside the hospital, forced me to my knees and humiliated me in front of everyone, Mrs. Jones from the North Fork Ranch was watching. After she left the scene, she was worried about me, so she came to the house. Our house? Yes. She actually wanted to ask you about what happened at the hospital. There was nobody at the house, so she went down to the barn. You're kidding me. She heard talking, so she went into the barn just as you snatched away my phone and kicked me in the face. When you left, she came over and spoke to me. Damn it! I told Mrs. Jones how it had all happened and asked her to tell Andrew and my father-in-law in 1 week's time. Mrs. Jones lent me a baby monitor and we hid it in the hay. For the past week, I've been recording you threatening me, tormenting me, and handing me my ass on a plate. Oh no! I covered you in manure! I stuffed hay in your mouth! I kept you locked up in a hayloft barely big enough for a person to stand in! You've got all that on camera. You list your own abominations. You are the ultimate in stupidity, aren't you? Who are you calling stupid? Just a minute. This is a bit bad, isn't it? A bit bad? Hardly a bit. It's very serious. Threatening behavior, imprisonment, and even violence are all crimes. You have a whole lot of criminal charges being brought against you. You haven't reported this to the police, have you? I stopped by the county sheriff's office before I came home. Oh my God! We decided this at the family meeting. I was scolded by my husband and my father-in-law. There you go! Look at this! You got a lot of nerve to turn your own family into the cops. Have you forgotten you are not family now? They scolded me for putting up with the situation for 2 weeks. Then they both apologized profusely for giving me a hard time. As for you, the unanimous decision was to send you to county jail. You are kidding me. You'll see it's true when you get home. You're just kicking up a stink so you can get your stuff back. It was my husband and father-in-law who retrieved my photo albums and my parents' ashes from your room. They went looking for them while you were taking a bath this morning. Damn it! I knew I shouldn't have spent so long in the bathroom. While he was there, my father-in-law left you a little gift. Why don't you check it out? I'm in my room now. It looks as if I've been burgled. Where is everything? Look on the table. Divorce papers! He's filled in his half and signed it. So can you see now that I am telling the truth? I can't believe he is divorcing me. After all these years. It's not just divorce. You'll get a criminal record. A criminal at this age? I'm 63 for God's sake. And to be thrown out of my own home. How am I going to live? You can get by on your pension, right? That won't even rent me a tenement in town. Oh, I almost forgot. I'll be suing you for damages. What damages? The aforementioned crimes of threatening behavior, imprisonment, and violence. If you sue me, even the tenements in town will be out of my range. I'll end up living in a room above the saloon bar. You could get a job. I married at the age of 22 and came to this ranch. Dairy farming is all I know. How can I work now? You tell me. Hey, we can work this out, can't we? Huh? I'll let the miscarriage go and accept you as my son's wife. You've got a nerve. Surely it's time to cry it off and apologize. But here you are still looking down on me as if I'm some kind of criminal. Forget I said that. I'm sorry for everything I did and said to you. I apologize for everything. I'm so incredibly sorry that I'm crying. That is so weak. You made an old lady cry. How does that make you feel? I bet you feel bad now. Let's make amends. You can go to the police and tell them you're withdrawing your complaint. Then you can persuade my husband and son to forgive me. You'll do all that for me, won't you? You can spend the rest of your life bawling your eyes out in county jail for all I care. Forget it! I won't ask you for anything again! I'll call my husband and son. They'll understand. We're family. They'll forgive me. You go ahead and do as you please. We've been married for over 40 years. We've got a lot of memories. That's funny. I can't connect to either of them. Don't ignore me, please. They haven't blocked me, have they? They're both leaving their messages unread. Someone respond! Answer me! Please! My father-in-law arranged for her to be picked up by one of his acquaintances. She was taken to a vacant property in town, which was owned by the acquaintance's father. My father-in-law filed for divorce at the town hall, and it went through without a hitch. We have no intention of seeing her ever again. Soon after, she was arrested and charged for the crime she committed against me. Since her crimes were committed with malice, she received a prison sentence. Since the crimes she committed were numerous, she'll be inside for a long time. I heard it through the grapevine that the prison in which she's incarcerated is full of all kinds of women. And among them, she has become known as the snoring old hag of the West. She's getting wearier as the days go by. It can only be said that she brought it on herself. As for me, I moved closer to my father-in-law's house and I've started helping him at the dairy. Every time I enter the barn, I feel close to the cows. They offer me comfort and affection. I am looking forward to spending many calm and peaceful days here on the ranch with my family and these beautiful creatures. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please press the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave a comment below. See you next time. Hi, Anna. How are you? Hi, Lily. I'm doing all right. Thanks for having us the other day, by the way. I enjoyed having lunch with you. Oh, no problem. I enjoyed your guys' company as well. Thanks for coming over. Can we talk right now? Is there something wrong? Is this an emergency? Oh, no, it's not an emergency. It's about you, actually. I was just wondering how you're doing after the lunch we had together the other day. You said you had an upset stomach and left early. I was worried about you. Are you all right? I'm a little concerned. Oh, right. About that. I'm so sorry to leave you like that, but I'm doing fine now. I drank a lot of water and took some rest. I'm fully recovered. I'm not sick anymore. I'm perfectly fine now. Are you sure? I was so worried since you left soon. You were in the bathroom for like 30 minutes. You got me worried. I even thought about calling the ambulance. I'm just worried because it seems like this happens almost every time you come over to have a meal with me. Is it what I cook? If you have any allergies, just tell me. Oh, I don't have any allergies. I don't think it has anything to do with that. I rarely have issues with eating food. Then how would you explain this? Don't tell me you don't like what I cook. Are you pretending to be sick and leaving early so you don't have to talk to me? Do you hate me? What? Lily, that's not true. I don't know where that's coming from. I don't hate you at all. You're Toby's mother. I have nothing but respect for you. I can't explain this either. I don't know why my stomach gets upset every time I eat your food. This never happens. I only get sick from eating your food. It's strange, isn't it? We all eat the same food and Toby and I are totally fine. You're the only one who always ends up getting sick. Maybe it's my recipe. Toby grew up eating my food, so he doesn't have any problem. But maybe your palate isn't familiar with the taste of my cooking. I don't know if the flavor of the food has anything to do with my stomach issues. It could be the ingredients that's affecting how my body reacts. Right. Maybe it's the ingredients I use in my cooking. I use high-quality, expensive ingredients. Maybe you're not used to something like that. You see, I buy everything from my local organic market. I always make sure I know exactly what I put in my body. None of that overly processed stuff, you know? Everything is organic, pesticide-free, and healthy. Maybe your body is trying to reject it because it's not used to all that healthy food. I see. So you're saying that it's the quality of the food that makes a difference. I don't know how that can make a difference, but I'm not a professional, so I don't know. Right? It must be! Where do you buy your groceries from again? The dollar store. Excuse me? Are you trying to call me poor? Oh, no offense! I'm just kidding. All I'm saying is that I know that you and I get food from different places. I'm 100% confident that I make healthier choices than you do. Good for you, Lily. But with all due respect, you have no right to make judgments about where I get my groceries from. Not that it's any of your business. I try to purchase from local farmers, too. It's not like my diet is filled with junk food. Well, if you say so. I'm so concerned about Toby. My sweet, precious boy. What kind of food do you feed him? You better not be serving him anything unhealthy. Is he healthy? He grew up eating an organic, whole food diet. If you're serving him anything else, he must be sick. Lily, you don't need to worry about that. He's doing just fine. I always make sure I'm cooking a healthy, nutritious meal for him. Are you sure about that? You know, he's more sensitive than you think. Him being nice, who knows if he's trying to pretend that everything is okay when it's not? I guess that would be concerning. But there's nothing to worry about. He always eats everything I cook. Never complains. He's always appreciative and finishes everything on the plate. I always make sure everything is nutritious. Oh, good. If you say so. The last thing I want is to have my son and daughter-in-law fight over food preferences. It would be such a shame to see you guys separate. Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Toby and I are in a very good place. We'd never argue about something like that. You have nothing to worry about. Is that so? That's good then. All I want is for my son to be happy. That's all. But I'm still concerned about your health. You always get sick after you eat my food. You must have an extremely sensitive stomach. I honestly don't know how I feel about letting you take care of my son. I'm not only concerned about your health, but the well-being of Toby. How are you going to take care of your husband and the house when you're sick? You need certain strength to be a wife. Not to mention after you become a mother. Lily, I see your concerns. I understand that you're worried, but there's nothing wrong with me. I'm perfectly healthy. If anything happens, I will talk to Toby about it. This is something to discuss between him and me. I'd appreciate it if you'd leave it to us. Okay, fine, if you say so. I was just trying to look out for you two. That's all. All I want to do is be a good, supportive mother. I'm sorry. I didn't want to sound rude. I hope you understand. I just felt like I was being attacked for nothing. Toby and I are in a healthy relationship, so you have nothing to worry about. No, I'm the one who should have kept my mouth shut. I'm sorry. Anyways, do you have any plans for Toby's birthday? It's coming up. I can't believe it's that time of the year already. My baby boy is growing up so fast. Yes, I have. Toby and I are planning to spend some time together. We're getting reservations, and I'm surprising him with tickets to see the baseball game. Oh, you guys aren't coming over? I was hoping that I could celebrate Toby's birthday with you guys. As his mother, I want to be there for him. No. Toby's taking a day off the next day, so we were thinking of spending time together. Why don't you guys come over? I'll cook something delicious for the birthday boy. I'm sure he'd want to try his mother's food. I don't know if that's a good idea. I mean, we visited you just recently. I don't want to trouble you. Plus, Toby and I haven't been able to get a chance to go on a date recently. I was thinking of taking this opportunity to do so. Well, that's your problem. As Toby's wife, it's your duty to make sure you have enough time to spend with him. You have to think through your schedule. Excuse me? With all due respect, that's kind of rude of you to say that it's my responsibility. Toby and I both work full-time, but he especially has been busy lately with this new project. Whoa! Calm down. Heated up, are we? I didn't mean to upset you, sweetheart. I am just trying to look out for you, too. Okay? Oh, and don't worry about any troubles. I'd love you guys to come over. You guys are always welcome here. You know I'm not taking no for an answer. Plus, you need to get used to my cooking. Come on, I'll make Toby's favorite. I'm sure it'll taste amazing. Okay, I'll ask Toby. Good. I'm sure he'll say yes, though. It's our tradition to spend his birthday together every year. Hey, honey. I just finished work. I'm on my way home. Hi, Toby. Dinner's ready. I cooked your favorite meal. Spaghetti and meatballs. I'll be waiting for you. Aw, thanks, babe. I can't wait to dig in. I'm starving. Speaking of your favorite food, have you decided on what you want to eat on your birthday? I was thinking of getting reservations at the Italian restaurant you like. What do you say? It's been a while since we went out to eat since we've been visiting your mother's place lately. I was thinking of eating out on your birthday. Oh, you know what? I think I want you to cook me something. I'd choose your food over anything else any day. I don't care what it is, as long as you cook it. You're the best chef I know. Whatever you make is going to taste amazing. Thanks, honey. That's really kind of you to say. But you gotta give me some idea. It's your birthday and I want to make it special. What do you want to eat? This is the only day of the year I get to celebrate. I mean, we've been so busy lately. When was the last time we had a date? I want to make this day special for you. Let's see. What do I want to eat on my birthday? Oh, I know. What about that dish that Mom made us the other day? It was fried chicken with sweet and sour sauce. It's my favorite food in the entire world. I can't get enough of that sweet and sour flavor. Are you sure about that? What? Yeah, of course I do. I wouldn't ask you to make it if I didn't like it. I love me some fried chicken. And that sweet, sour glaze. Making me hungry. All right. What's your problem? Why don't you sound excited? You know how much I love fried chicken. Was that dish really good? I don't want to be rude, but I don't know how I felt about that chicken. Are you crazy? I loved it. Did you not like it? How dare you talk about Mom's food like that? I'm offended. Just kidding. There's something about the aftertaste of Lily's cooking. I don't know how to explain it, but it's got this strange, sweet aftertaste. I'm not really a huge fan of it, to be honest. Oh, really? I never noticed that. Everything tastes normal to me. I loved every single bite of it. I don't know. Every time I try Lily's food, I always end up getting an upset stomach. Oh, right. You always run to the bathroom after you eat her food. I'm being serious. It's really painful, okay? I guess you wouldn't understand since I'm the only one who gets sick after eating Lily's food. I don't know what's going on, but it might be that my body is just not used to the way your mother seasons her food. Huh. That's strange. I've always thought that you liked her food. What? Why? I felt like you guys season your food similarly. Your food reminds me of my mom's cooking. It tastes almost the same. I can't even tell the difference. What? Really? Yeah. They say that it takes time to get used to your wife's cooking once you get married. But your food reminds me of Mom's cooking so much that I didn't have any issue with it. That's so weird. Does my food have that strange aftertaste too, then? Look, I don't know what aftertaste you're talking about. I never felt that anything tasted off about Mom or your cooking. Whatever's going on, it doesn't change the fact that both of your guys' cooking tastes wonderful. I love what you cook. Hello? You there? Why aren't you responding? I just complimented on you and you're not responding. What's your problem? I was trying to be nice. Sorry, I just spaced out. I was thinking about something. Okay, then. I'm sorry. Anyways, Lily was asking me if you wanted to come over to her place to eat dinner on your birthday. What do you say? And you're changing the subject. Whatever. Yeah, that's fine. I want to eat Mom's cooking too. You're coming too, right? Yeah, she wouldn't take no for an answer. Don't act like you don't want to go. She's my mom. Please don't say you don't like her. No, I don't dislike her. It's just that I feel like we haven't been able to spend time together alone lately. I mean, we visit her almost every week. I just wish she'd give us some space, you know? I feel weird celebrating your birthday with your mom. I know we've been married for a couple of years now, but we're still a couple. We need privacy and alone time. Sometimes I feel like Lily is trying to get into the middle of us and ruin everything. Anna, don't talk about my mom like that. I see your point, but there's no way she'd do something like that. She just cares about me. After Dad passed away, she's lonely. I'm her only son, you know? I want to be there for her so she doesn't feel sad all the time. I feel bad. If she wants to celebrate my birthday with me, then so be it. Plus, I want her to spend time with us on my birthday. More people equals more fun, am I right? I see your point. I understand that Lily's gone through a lot losing her husband, but I feel like she doesn't have boundaries. Do you know what she told me the other day? She was making assumptions that I wasn't feeding you healthy food and that I was buying groceries from the dollar store. It's as if she's the one who doesn't like me. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like our relationship isn't that great. She used to be so kind when we were still dating. Oh, Anna, that's crazy. There's no way that's true. I mean, you know how my mom's a health freak, and I think she's just genuinely concerned about me. Ever since Dad died, she's been extra protective of me since I was a little kid. I hope you understand. I know, but there are things that you can and can't say to people. It was totally rude of her. I felt embarrassed. Oh, come on. You don't have to be so insecure. Don't you think it's weird that I'm the only one to get sick after eating your mom's food? What if she's putting something into it? What? Are you accusing my mom of doing something to hurt you on purpose? Please, Anna. I think you've been watching too many conspiracy documentaries. Give me a break. Anna, please don't make this hard for both of us. I wish you would just understand. It's my birthday anyways. I think I get to decide how and who I spend my birthday with. We're going to Mom's house on my birthday and celebrate together, okay? This is what I want. Fine, I understand. I'm sorry if I said anything that might have upset you. I didn't mean to offend you or start any argument. No, it's okay. I know you would never say anything bad about my mom. I see your point, but I want to be there for my mom too, you know? Thanks for understanding, babe. We can visit Lily's house after the baseball game. Baseball game? What are you talking about? I was going to make it a surprise, but I've got VIP tickets to the baseball game. I know how much you've always wanted to go see a game in the VIP seats. Oh my God, Anna, that's amazing! I can't believe you did that for me. I can't wait for my birthday. It's going to be perfect. Thank you so much, honey. You're the best wife. Anything for my hubby. I'm already super excited for my birthday. We'll go see the game and hang out, then go to Mom's. It's the best of both worlds. You can get her fried chicken recipe too. Maybe you can find out what's causing you to get sick. Who knows if you have an allergy to one of the ingredients. That's a good idea. I think I'll dig into it. It looks like something's up after all. Hey, Anna. Thanks for coming over the other day. I enjoyed your guys' company. I'm glad I was able to celebrate his birthday with you guys. Hi, Lily. Thanks for having us. I'm sure Toby was happy to spend his birthday with you. Thank you for preparing all the food, too. Everything was amazing. The surprise birthday cake was a nice touch, even though I brought one, too. Well, you can never have enough cake, am I right? I know my precious boy loves his sweets. Right. Funny. You know what else is funny? Toby mentioned how similar our cooking tasted. I never realized it until he mentioned it. Huh? What are you talking about? You were sneaking something into my food, weren't you? You only did it to mine, so that's why I was the only one to get sick. I have no idea what you're talking about. That's crazy! How could you make such an accusation? You make it sound like I put poison in your food. Well, you did. How else do you explain all the sickness I get after I eat your food? Everyone else seems fine while I puke in the bathroom, even if we're eating the same food. Who knew you were putting all that stuff into my dish? I was wondering what that strange aftertaste was. Now I know what you were putting into it all this time. Again, I have no idea what you're talking about. Why would I do that? Look, honey, you need to cut that out. You don't want to see me angry. Stop with the victim mentality. A victim mentality? I'm speaking facts here. You're the one who's pretending to be dumb. Excuse me! How dare you speak to me like that? I do not appreciate your tone, young lady. Seriously, stop it. There's no point in lying because I know the truth. Didn't you realize the camera in your house? What? What camera? I was filming the kitchen. I caught everything on tape. I saw every movement, including you sneaking in something onto my plate. So I snuck into the kitchen while you were in the restroom and switched our plates. What? You switched our plates? And you filmed me? How dare you do that without my permission? I can't believe it. That's an invasion of privacy. I sure did. No wonder your food tasted normal for the first time. Now I can confirm that something was going on all along. You're kidding! I have no idea what you're talking about. You must be confused with something else. I'm not. I ate the normal version and you ate the special version. My stomach usually gets upset a couple hours after eating, so let's see. I think it's about time now. I can't believe it. How could you do this to me, knowing what's going to happen? I could get sick. What if I have to go to the emergency room? You're the one who's been doing that to me this entire time. I don't know why you're so upset. You switched our food without me knowing about it. This is truly unacceptable. What do you think Toby will say after he finds out about this? A wife that tried to poison her mother-in-law. That doesn't sound good, does it? Toby would never forgive you. You're overreacting. I was trying to protect myself. I can't believe you're trying to put this onto me. Honestly, go ahead and tell Toby about everything. You're the one who's going to look bad. I'm going to sue you anyways. It doesn't matter what Toby will think. What? You're going to sue me? For what? Don't you know that putting substances into people's food without telling them and making them sick is a crime? I could press charges against you for bodily injury. I don't understand how you thought you'd be able to get away with this. Haven't you seen the news lately? But you have no proof! No one is going to believe you. Do you have dementia or something? I literally have proof. I told you I caught on tape what you did to my food. Wait, hold on! Please don't jump to conclusions. The only reason I put laxative into your food is because I was just trying to help you. Trying to help me? What are you talking about? How were you trying to help me? Remember when you told me about your constipation? I wanted to help you with that. You were putting laxatives into my food without saying anything to me? That's absurd! I can't believe you would do such a thing! What? Why are you saying that? You caught it all on tape, didn't you? I didn't take any videos. What? You just said you caught everything on tape! I don't know what you're trying to say here. I'm so confused right now. Oh, God. I was just trying to get you to confess for what you've done. If I had placed a camera in the kitchen, you would have noticed. The only thing I did was switch our plates so you'd get a taste of your own medicine. What? You were lying! I just wanted to hear the truth come out of you. I don't have proof, so I'm not going to sue you. Don't worry. Ugh, I can't believe it. Why would you do this to me? You don't understand how much stress you just put me through. How dare you? I've never had anyone humiliate me like this before. You should be ashamed of what you've done. That's not how you treat people, young lady. I could say the same to you. I have never been so humiliated and felt violated by someone in my life. That's not the point. You're my daughter-in-law. You're supposed to show respect towards me. How could you treat your in-law like this? You're a terrible wife, you know. I'm telling Toby about everything. I'm not leaving any details out. You're going to regret ever acting like this. It's too late to apologize. There's no turning back. That's fine with me. But before you go, you should make a visit to the restroom. You wouldn't want to have an accident in front of your son, would you? Now that would be humiliating. Ugh, shut up! Toby! I need to talk to you right now! It's important! It's about your sneaky little wife! Look, sweetheart, you need to divorce her. She is insane! I never realized how backstabbing she was until now. As your mother, let me warn you. You're not going to be happy if you stay with such a toxic person like her. She doesn't deserve you. Dump her. Whoa, calm down. What's going on? A divorce? Where is this coming from? You don't understand, Toby. I see her true colors now. She's truly evil. She made me eat food with laxatives in them. She purposely switched our food. I'm telling you, she's not the person who you think she is. She's not innocent at all. You need to leave her before she hurts you. Mom, stop blaming her. I know everything that you've done to her. This is your fault. You put this on yourself. Anna hasn't done anything wrong. In fact, she's the victim here, having to deal with all of this from you. I can't believe I was blind to this. You know, she's been telling me about her concerns, and yet I've been taking your side this entire time. I'm ashamed of myself for ever believing you over my wife. But now that I see your true colors, things are different now. I'm standing up for Anna, not you. There's no way I'm leaving her. Anna and I aren't getting a divorce. It's one thing to justify your actions, but how dare you try to make my wife sick by poisoning her food with laxatives? I mean, seriously, Mom. How do you sleep at night? I can't believe you're taking her side. I'm your mother, Toby. That sneaky little pig must have twisted this entire situation and made me look bad. Toby, you can't trust her. She's lying about everything. You need to believe me, honey. When have I ever lied to you? You're my son. I'm looking out for you. Anna is just trying to manipulate you. Mom, stop it. Like I said, I know everything, including what you've done to Anna. You're the one who's lying. You know, I knew something was going on when Anna was the only one getting sick from your food while both of us had no issues. I'm just mad at myself for not realizing it sooner. I should have known better to take action as soon as it happened. I can't believe you're taking her side! Toby, don't let her do this to you! She did awful things to me, too! I've been spending so much time in the bathroom, it's not even funny! I'm still recovering from yesterday and my stomach still hurts. This is all her fault. She did this to me. And yet you're still taking her side. I'm your mother, Toby. I'm in pain right now and you don't even bother to ask how I'm doing. You did the same thing to her, Mom. Not only once, but multiple times. Anna had to experience the pain you're in right now several times. You're just getting a taste of your own medicine. It's called karma. But she didn't have to do all that to prove her point. She could have just told me directly. Save it, Mom. You would have just denied having anything to do with anything. If I was in her shoes, I'd want to make some revenge. I don't blame her at all. So what now? Are you going to let everything slide and act like nothing ever happened? No. I'm taking action. You are going to face punishment for your terrible actions. You need to realize the damage you caused to my marriage. I knew you would. That's my sweet son. I knew you wouldn't be okay with all of this. Anna needs to be taught a lesson and be put in her place. Mom, I'm talking about you. You're going to pay the price for the damage that you've caused. Excuse me? Anna said she couldn't press charges against you because she didn't have any proof. But I'm going to sue you. I don't care whatever it takes, but I'm going to make sure that you're getting the punishment you deserve. I'm taking action and you're paying the consequences. What? Are you saying that you're taking her side instead of mine? How could you do this to me, Toby? I'm your mother! Ugh, that sneaky little pig. I knew I should have never trusted her. Do not call her that. How dare you? She's my wife, whom I love dearly. She's the most important person in my life. I won't tolerate this anymore, Mom. You need to stop. After what you've pulled, I don't think I could call you my mother anymore, honestly. I don't care what you say, but you're not changing my mind. You're going to pay for what you did to my wife. You can't be serious. What are you going to do, Toby? I'm your mother. After all these years I raised you, this is how you treat me. Don't do this, honey. Please. Oh, yes, I am. I am 100% serious right now. I've never felt so angry and betrayed in my entire life. Shame on you, Mother. Do you know what this means? This means that you're going to have a criminal as your mother. This can ruin not only mine, but your reputation too. I'm sure you don't want that. It wouldn't matter at all, actually. You're out of my life. We won't have any relations whatsoever. Whatever your social reputation is, it wouldn't matter to me anymore. What? What do you mean? Honey, don't tell me you're... I'm cutting you off completely. So you're no longer my mother. After what you've done, you and I are no longer family. I'm doing what's right as Anna's husband. I'm standing up for her because she's the most important woman in my life. What? You can't be serious! Please, Toby, sweetheart. Don't do this to me. I'm your mother. You're my only son. Please don't. It's too late. You don't get to betray me and poison my wife and pretend that everything is okay. You need to realize that what you've done was wrong. Why don't you just accept that what you did was awful? Apologize to Anna. How could you be so heartless? I can't imagine anyone doing that to a family member. I made a mistake, okay? I'm sorry. You don't understand what I've been through. I was at a bad place mentally. I wasn't thinking clearly. I'm so sorry for what I've done. Yeah? Well, you should have apologized to Anna first before I found out. I can't believe you anymore. You've lost my respect and trust. I'm your mother. I gave birth to you and took care of you all these years. How could you treat me like this after everything I gave you? I can't believe you'd want to destroy my life. After everything. After all the sacrifice I've made. This is how you treat me. It's not about treating you terribly. It's about you having to owe up to your actions. You hurt and humiliated my wife. That's unacceptable. You've crossed the line. You're lucky you're not a murderer. What if something worse could have happened? Anna could have died. The fact that you do this shows how evil you are as a person. What kind of person purposely puts laxatives into their food? You're insane! Seriously, how do you sleep at night? How could you do this to your family? You used to be the kindest, most caring person ever. You're the one who taught me to show respect and treat people how you wanted to be treated. Look at you now. What happened? Why did you do this? You could have killed Anna, you know. I could never forgive you for what you've done. I'm sorry. I was just stressed with everything that's been going on with my life, and I wasn't thinking clearly. I didn't want to actually hurt Anna for real. It was supposed to be a little prank. Well, it's a prank that you've taken too far. Remember when you told Anna that it was her duty to protect her husband? Well, I'm doing the same for her. I'm standing up for her, as her husband. So what now? You're going to leave me all alone? I didn't raise you to be like this, Toby. You need to let it go. I'm no longer your son anymore. I'm Anna's husband. You're a stranger to me. And now I'm taking action as her husband to protect her. You're going to face the punishment that you deserve. Toby sued Lily so she'd be pressed charges for causing bodily injuries. Unfortunately, since we didn't have any proof, her case was dismissed. But Lily was shocked about Toby leaving her, and the fact that her son was trying to sue her caused her to get mentally sick. Because Toby took things to the court, our neighbors started gossiping, and soon, everyone found out what Lily had done to me. Lily's reputation was ruined, and she fled to her parents' house in a different state. She's now spending her time alone, explaining to her parents all the terrible things she had done. Although we couldn't sue her, I think this is enough as her punishment. Losing her son, being humiliated and leaving town, and now she has to live with her parents. On the other hand, Toby and I are doing better than ever. This caused us to have a stronger relationship. I was so happy that Toby stood up for me. Several months later, I got pregnant with Toby's child. We're expecting twins soon, and I can't wait to become a mother. From this, I hope to teach my children to always treat people with respect, no matter what, and don't do stupid things that you will regret later. Because, as you already know, karma will get you back. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next video.